What's up, guys? This is JTQ9 of LVT, and welcome back to the channel. We've got another Winter of Woe week number 4, Dani Moonstar solo. This one here is the Mighty Avengers objective. And who am I using? Blade? What? I promise you there's probably not very many other videos out there with people using Blade, as he is definitely not the first option that pops up when you're thinking about Mighty Avengers in this particular case. But I didn't want to rank anyone up. I went in kind of testing it, thinking like, oh, maybe I could heal, maybe I could do this. I know he gains his specials very, very quickly when he's got bleeds on people. And I was like, you know what? Let's see what happens. And honestly, the first couple times I went in, I was pleasantly surprised, because when I was taking, let's say, chip damage or something like that, as long as I didn't have kind of the neuro shock on me, or at least like when didn't have the illusions up or whatever the icon was called, where I can't gain health or I can't heal, he's kind of effective because he can heal up a little bit when needed. So I went through here and I'm going to talk through my strategy on how this fight worked and why it was so successful for me, and why it just wasn't as bad as I thought it was. So yes, I recently put out the Dust video first. So if you haven't caught that one, I did take her with Dust to knock off 2 objectives. And this one for the 3rd objective, again, not wanting to rank up additional champs that I haven't already ranked up. Why not? So with this one here, again, you need to get yourself in a rhythm in terms of in terms of dexing the SP2. Once you get that, honestly, you could probably do this with, as long as you're patient, you could do with any champ, really, because the idea is like, so when she throws the SP2, when the gun comes out, you dex. When the knee's about to go down, you dex. And after that, shortly after, you dex as the arrow's coming in. When you get the timing down, it's kind of, it's really not that bad as long as you're paying attention to that. So, so my strategy in this particular fight was, if I wasn't able to rush in after the special for whatever reason, or she backed out or wasn't cooperating with the AI, you can sidestep this champ to create openings, which is what I did at the opening of the fight. So if you want to see how this, you can bait that, and it's very easy to counter as she takes like a big kind of launching medium at you to be able to counter it. So that's what made it a little bit easier. So when I'm going through this fight, similar to what I was doing with the Dust fight, I kind of used the same kind of strategy. Was that after she threw the SP... Oh, see, there was a mistake. I didn't mean to put the falter, because now this is where I'm going to get my first kind of neuro arrow on me, which is going to put a neuro shock, which is going to do a little bit of damage. So, like, there's the neuro shock that gets on me. So against skill champs, anytime there's she has a neuro arrow activated, because I missed because of a falter or whatever the case is, the neuro arrow goes up. And then against skill champs only, the neuro shock gets placed on you on activation of a special attack. So you have to be very careful. So that's kind of where I lost my damage in all of this, unfortunately. Not that I lost too much damage, but just, you know, it could have been a near perfect fight there. Again, same thing, I parried, so I have one falter charge up. On 3, I'd be faltered completely, but as you see, I had the neuro arrow up because of that, and the neuro shock gets on me and does another, whatever, 22% damage, or 20% damage, or whatever it was. So that's the only thing you have to kind of be careful on with fighting with Blade here, if you wanted to give it a shot. But the strategy is going through, as you can see, she's going down relatively quickly. So I was trying to push to an SP2 as much as possible, as there's max amount of damage there. And the mindset with this was that I was calculating that every time I were to get a proper kind of combo in between SP2, so I would rush in for it, I would do 4-hit combos, back out 4-hit combo, either throw a striker or throw a special, and that would usually have her throwing the SP2. So right here, example, like she throws it, I dex when the gun's out, dex when the knee's out, and dex on that, jump in, 4-hit combo, back out, jump in, 4-hit combo, back out, 4-hit combo. If I had a striker available, I would have thrown it. If not, there's the SP2, and that does roughly 5%. So in my head, as these fights sometimes definitely felt longer compared to some of the other champs that were out there, I said, you know what? at 5% damage every time I get one of these cycles in. I just need to do 20 of these cycles. Sometimes you do a little bit more, so between, let's say, 18 and 19 cycles. So here I'm going to have to... Oh, no, never mind. I thought I had to sidestep to show it, but I didn't realize she had the SP2. But... And... okay, so here I'm going to have to sidestep. As you just saw there, I backed out of the way, was able to counter, and then push her the SP2, and then I'm going to start the cycle again. So, decks out, jump in, 4-hit combo, boom, 4-hit combo, decks out again, throw the striker to maximize the hits, throw another 5-hit combo, throw the SP2. And that comes out to, you know, anywhere between 5 and 7% damage. And just like that, as we're coming to the end of this, Blade is able to get her down. So with the 2 slight mistakes where I took some hits into the block, I parried and I hit into her block, which caused me to falter and got the neural shocks on me. Besides that, it was more or less a perfect fight, 400 and whatever it was, 90 hits. And my Mighty Avengers objective was complete. So I was very happy with overall. It wasn't too bad of a fight. And because whenever there's a bleed on the opponent, Blade gains power a little bit faster. So every time he was throwing the SP2, the blades were up as he was still attacking. The power would then build as well. So I was able to spam SP2s a lot faster, which made it help. So anyways, thank you all for tuning in. I'm sure you probably haven't seen another Blade taking Dani for this particular fight. If you have, let me know. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.